Well, hello guys. Welcome back to my channel or welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at random stories. Just two simple, short, random stories. I hope you enjoy this. And by the way, there's an announcement. Earlier today I got robbed, so half of my recording equipment got stolen. So I hope this comes out well, and I'm really sorry. I know my recording has not been good, but now it's a really wild card because I don't know how this one will turn out. But if it turns out great, yeah, uh, yeah, just be grateful for that. If it doesn't, please bear with me, guys. Still working on it. Everything is at this is at the police station, and yeah, so yeah, please bear with me while things will get resolved. I pray everything gets resolved as soon as possible so that I can actually go back on trying to improve my overall audio. But for the meantime, please, yeah, just listen to the few recordings I can make without half of my stuff with me. So there goes. Yeah. Now our first story is from I Don't Work Here Lady. So it is posted by Wasted Point 99, and it says, I was told not to wear red at Target. Okay, let's get down to it. It says, I was walking around shopping at Target today, wearing leggings with a tank top and a burgundy sweater. A man walked up to me, asked me where something was. If I had known, I would have helped him find what he needed, but my Target just did a whole store remodel. I told him that I don't work here, but that the item was probably over at this section. It's gesturing to a particular section. He said that I had to be an employee because I had a red cardigan on. Wait, are you kidding me? Is this guy on some odd drugs? So only a particular brand of stuff have a particular color. You can't wear that color if you don't work there. Did he bump his head before getting into the store? Okay. That is really strange. I just gestured to my shopping cart and told him that I am not an employee, but that the electronic department was right there if he needed help. He told me I shouldn't wear red clothes if I'm not going to go to Target. Huh? Okay. When I went to check out, I was scanning my stuff and heard some commotion to the left of me by where I had to get the Starbucks. It was the man who, upon spotting me, began pointing at me while complaining about me to a poor shift head. Needless to say, I skipped getting a coffee on my way out. So, in short, don't wear red clothing items to Target unless you are an employee, I guess. This guy is sick. Guys, is this how things are outside? Do do people just get lost? They lose their touch with the reality. Is this okay? Some people are really strange. Anyway, the top comment says, while quoting what Opi said, he said, it was the man who, upon spotting me, began pointing at me while complaining about me to some poor shift head. And this commenter said, what a moron. I wouldn't have skipped my coffee though. I would have confronted. Okay, I am not confrontational, but I would have never allowed some dumb guy ruin my day. Yeah, frankly, if it was me, I would just ignore him, just go get my coffee. But if I needed anything even beside him there, I'll just get it. And I'll say hi to the poor shift head, huh? Just to piss him off more. Because people sell clothes. Clothes come in different colors and styles. Just because you don't work in a place doesn't mean you're not allowed to wear a certain color of clothes. Yes, what's this guy on? Oh my god. I think he came out through the wrong door of his house. He's just weird. Anyway, the second comment said I would have waved back like they do in New Jersey and then get my coffee. And someone was asking, how do they wave in New Jersey? And then they replied with the one finger, that's the middle finger. Yeah, that would be a good thing. For him though. It's inappropriate. Yeah, but seriously, this guy's a butthole. Who does this? Uh, Guys, I would love to see your opinion about this post in comment section
圈圈圆圆圈圈，天天年年天天的我深深。圈圈圆圆圈圈，天天年年天天的我深深。圈圈圆圆圈圈，天天年年天天的我深深。圈圈圆圆圈圈，天天年年天天的我深深。圈圈圆圆圈圈，天天年年天天的我深深。
He was a fat, lonely kid, often bullied, no friends. Then he met Maya, his first and only friend. Like my husband, Maya was also a misfit, came from a dysfunctional family. They became best friends. When they were 15, Maya was, oh my god. Maya was gang essayed by her sister's boyfriends and classmates. She was badly injured and was in coma for 2 weeks. Oh my god, poor little girl. This is so sad. Oh, okay. The R word is, as they were minors, weren't jailed. I believe they got out with minor punishments. This is the story I have heard from my husband and in-laws. Maya, oh my god, this story is filled with so many traumatic stuff. Maya self-exited right after she woke up from coma, and she wrote only a letter of goodbye, which was addressed to my husband. I had never read this letter as I wanted to preserve his privacy, and it always felt too personal. Onto my story. I've been noticing weird things about my husband for a while. Number one, we had our first baby when we were 27. I wanted to wait a little before our second baby, but my husband wanted one when he turned 30. He would mumble things like, he would mumble things like, it has to be 30, it should be 30. Number two, at 30, I had my second kid, a little girl named Maya. Now I often find him hugging her and saying and asking an infant if he's doing a good job at being a father. Oh my god. He's asking the little baby if he's being a good dad. And he named the daughter after his dead friend. Oh, I don't think he actually got over it. There's no way. This is so traumatic. I don't think he actually got over the death of his friend. This is so sad. Anyway, number three, we would go on yearly vacations even when our kids were babies, and we were busy, he would force us on a vacay. Now he's turning 35. He insists we buy a bigger house. Again, keeps mumbling the house is at 35. Oh my God. Well, I read this letter and it was laminated and filed. He keeps it in a safe along with other important documents such as house property. It was a very sweet letter. Basically thanked him for being there for her, and then she concluded with wishing he lives a perfect life, unquote. Life where he graduates at 24, marries at 26, has babies at 27 and 30, moves to a big house at 35, always goes on a fancy vacay, and with him being 90, reading stories to his grandkids. He also tells him to be a good father and husband if he ever gets tired, he wants him to think of her as suffering because of her family. Now that I read everything and know that my husband has been planning his entire life based on that letter, it feels so weird. I had to tell someone. Oh my God, your husband is really... I think he low-key blames himself for what happened to his friend. This is so sad. Anyway, the top comment said, Maya was clearly extremely important to him and her death was traumatic. He probably felt he failed her considering what happened. Yeah, and so much of what happened was out of his control, including the minor punishments that happened to the criminals. The perfect life, quote unquote, outline was something within his control, though, so that's why he most likely grasped onto it with all his might and did his best to make it happen. You can consider it his way of redemption that unlikely what happened at 15. Redemption of what happened at the age of 15. He didn't fail to meet her expectation this time. He wanted to make her wish come true. I think you should talk to him about Maya, as I think he would need help with the grief he clearly is still feeling. He should also look into counseling. Yeah, no, this guy really needs help. Oh, Maya really suffered. And obviously it is very traumatic, and this guy, I don't think he actually had time to process the grief well. He needs counseling. He obviously didn't get it when he was growing up, so he needs it. He needs to be able to process that grief so that he can move on. Guys, this is so sad. This is really sad. So guys, please put your comments, your opinions down in the comment section below. I'd love to see what you guys think about this particular post. What should be done? If think of it as maybe somebody you know that has gone through this. So I'd love to see your opinions about it in the comment section below. And if you like this post, if you like my videos, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. Please turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post, you definitely see it. And until the next post, I'll see you guys. Bye.